the hole in the wall. I've had my best time, y'all. It's a deep in the hole in the wall. 3 o'clock in the morning, all the damn clubs are closed. To this place, y'all, I didn't want anyone to know. I walked into the room, had my nose in the air. It's 7 and I'm still in there. Let's go, baby.
Your part
To the hole in the wall.
Welcome to the hole in the wall, the hole in the wall,
Yeah.
where we're discussing issues of Father's Day, episode 2, man. 3 other grown ass man. It's your boy Q.
It's your boy T-Roy.
I'm gonna introduce yourself.
Boy,
Yeah. Bezel here.
And
Heathcliff. Where Heathcliff come from?
Heathcliff, one of my
That was
aliases,
Harvey.
man. One of my
Father's
aliases.
Yes, he Heathcliff for the day. It's
One of
all
my
good.
aliases, man. It's like, you know, world renowned. That name is known all over the world, man.
Well known Heathcliff.
how you share it?
Oh goodness.
I
Technically.
don't see no option to share.
Well,
Oh, you need the link? I got you, bro. Don't worry about that. You want to send that on over.
you want to send it on over to
You
him?
need to get his phone involved.
I'll just get whoever, you know.
Nah, I know.
Y'all should already be a fan of the damn page. Shit. I didn't have to go get
Wait a
you,
minute,
even though we could
This
go
is
to
the
more
second
accurate
run.
time.
Second run.
All right.
Definitely like to welcome y'all to the second episode.
My bad, John.
It's all right. It's all right.
That's the little one. Father.
Man, that's right on time.
Yeah, I don't talk to my daughter on the way over here, so I already know what it is. Yeah, but we'd like to welcome y'all in. So how we gonna get this thing started?
Well, I think
What we
first,
got on the agenda, B?
Well, you know, we got the, Father's Day. It's like, if why do women wish other women happy Father's Day, and do y'all have an issue with it when you see it on social media or you hear women say it like, I want to wish
That's
my
good.
girl a happy Father's Day, or you know what I mean,
Okay.
for whatever reason.
one of y'all start that off first. I might be a little. One of y'all start that off
Harvey, you
first.
can have it, Harvey. Put your perspective on it.
Single. Well, you ain't got no kids, right, Harv?
Nah, I don't have any
But you
kids.
can
I have an opinion on everything. I'm alive and breathing.
There you go.
Okay, honestly, I mean, there's a lot of women out here putting weighing on the check and doing whatever. So I mean, if what you do qualifies you to be considered as a taking care of the family, yeah, because there's a lot of single mothers out here carrying the load. So I mean, and if somebody acknowledges that, I'm for positive comments, man. I'm always telling people I believe, I support you, whatever it may be the case. So yeah, I don't see no problem with it.
What, women wishing other women happy Father's Day?
It was doing the role of the father, yes.
I can understand. So they give Mother's Day and Father's Day.
Well, yeah, any chance to big up the ladies, I'm gonna big them up. You know, you feel me?
What you think, Bezel?
Man, me personally, I wouldn't say I take it personal, but I think men have their day. I mean, if you're not a father, and somebody say, well, happy Father's Day, we don't need women chiming in. I don't feel so, because the simple fact of the matter, you aren't the father. You're not. No matter what you do, you could be a great mother, you could be a single parent, but you daddy's role, but you aren't the father. You understand what I'm saying? So let the men have their day. Keep it pushing. If you are father and it's Father's Day, just don't celebrate the day or don't acknowledge it or whatever. But I don't think y'all should be. Sometimes people use this subliminal to bash the father. I see it. Wish such and such a happy Father's Day, and they know the father is watching. It's like, just keep it moving. You know what I mean? A woman can't be a father. She can't be, no matter what she does, no matter how many roles she plays, she can't be a father.
Absolutely.
And that don't make you less of a mother.
No, it doesn't.
Absolutely.
At
It
all.
makes you an
At
outstanding mother if you're doing it alone and you're doing what you're supposed to do. It
Well,
makes you an outstanding mother.
let me jump back out here, cause see my phone cut back off. I like getting that face image I'm getting from my phone, but yeah, what about all the deadbeats and the men that ain't doing what a father is supposed to do, getting that acknowledgement? So it's a wash.
Hold on.
It ain't the,
Yeah.
yeah,
Because
man.
there are some.
It's a gang of men not doing what they're supposed to do.
Harvey,
now.
though. Harvey, did you know that there's females out here that ain't doing what they supposed to do?
The question is about
No.
Father's Day.
It is. But if you're going, the question is about Father's Day. The topic is about Father's Day. But we're talking about specific why is it okay to say Happy Father's Day to females? So if you're going to raise the question of, well, what about the deadbeat father?
Oh, okay.
Hold on. You raised the question about what about the deadbeat fathers? Well, what about the deadbeat mothers? Do they Mother's Day despite them doing what they're not doing what they're supposed to do?
Okay, this is a bit of mental gymnastics. The reason I raised mine in reference to what we were talking about was the fact that you guys were saying, well, this is just a man's day, he should be able. And the whole reason we raised the question was, well, what is the woman's perspective? And should she be, giving compliments to other women as serving in the role of a father? And so I raised those to say some men are getting that compliment, but they're not doing what a father is doing.
And I'm just
You
saying,
follow what I'm
some
saying?
women are getting
So it's around taking respect.
Absolutely, but I'm gonna jump in here with my opinion, and I think I'm gonna side with Bizel a little bit. I agree. Not honoring a female on Father's Day to me doesn't make her less, or what she's done any less than what she's already done. There are some strong females out here. There's some strong black females out here for years. Some of our parents or mothers out here, age, have endured a lot as single parents, taking care of their kids. So you got to commend. You should overly commend them, in my opinion, on Mother's Day, because technically, most of the holidays are about mothers.
Well, no, holidays are. It's a commercialized type of thing, and it's
and that's why it's called Father's Day. That's the argument. That's not the argument we make, but that's the conversation we have about Father's Day should men. Yes,
strictly
exactly.
for the men.
Exactly.
Exclusive
Because
for the guys.
Listen, I haven't chimed in yet, but I'm gonna say this much. Valentine's Day is not for us.
Right.
And this has always been my opinion. I'm not going to stick too much on Valentine's Day because we're going to talk about it on Valentine's Day.
But
in fact, I'm not even going to say nothing. I'm going to stick to the topic of time. But listen. Christmas, for the most part, is what? For the family all together. You know what I'm saying? Put it this way. I shorten everything up by saying this. When we want something, what we do? We buy that shit for ourselves.
Right.
Yes, and it give you a stupid excuse to be like, you know what, I'm gonna spend a little bit extra money.
Christmas,
I'm gonna drop $400 on these shoes because it's Father's Day, goddamn it.
Hey, that PS.
But that exactly, yeah. But that don't mean, you know what I'm saying? Because me, only person that's celebrating it for me is my oldest daughter. I got a youngest now. So it don't matter what the hell she get me, man. You know what I'm saying? I love it to death, but I know when Mother's Day come around, it's just way more important. The whole feeling of Mother's Day and everything, it outweighs Father's Day by so much.
Just look at the restaurants, for example.
So much. And I know it's not a competition. I'm not saying it's a
really
competition. But we should be on the equal plan.
The restaurants are jam-packed.
Yes, bro. Yes. You know what's jam-packed on Father's Day? Fast food spots.
McDonald's.
The Popeyes will give me some chicken.
Quick meal.
Yeah, but back to what we were saying, man. And I guess that was, everybody's opinion. But I honestly, it don't bother me when women, say to other women, Happy Father's Day. I don't think I've ever really that much, but I have. But it don't bother me. But
I see it sometimes.
But I think it all I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and let's be for real. I'm gonna go a little deep into it. I think it all parts of that Black fathers don't exist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That is the root of that. Regardless, that is the root of that. Black fathers don't exist.
We're gonna
But
stick
that
with
ain't the
Father's
issue today.
Day.
We're gonna stick with Father's Day.
I mean, I don't see anything
Yeah, I
wrong
see
with
it.
kind
I
of
see
speaking on
anything
that
wrong
a
with
little
kind of
bit.
speaking on
Because
that.
we
I mean,
do.
because we still dealing with.
Because we
I
do.
mean,
Because we
Juneteenth was
still
yesterday. Happy Juneteenth,
Juneteenth
everybody.
was yesterday.
Yeah,
Happy
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't care what nobody say.
Yeah,
I'm,
yeah,
still,
yeah,
I don't
I'm
care
yeah.
what
still
nobody say.
celebrating
I'm
Juneteenth.
still
Yeah.
celebrating
I got some
Juneteenth.
gear coming out.
I got
You
some
know,
gear coming
make sure
out.
y'all
You
stay
know,
tuned. We got some
yeah, stay
little
tuned. We
drops
got
and
some
giveaways coming.
little
But
drops
anyway,
and giveaways
I
coming.
mean, we still dealing with,
we're still dealing with,
you know, the whole Black Lives
you
Matter
know, the whole
movement
Black
and
Lives
things like that.
Matter
I mean, a
movement.
lot of that
And
still,
I mean,
to
a lot
me,
of that still, to me,
a lot of what we're dealing with
a lot
today
of what we're dealing with today
is kind of
the
the shit that has rolled downhill
shit
from
that has rolled from
dads not being there,
dads not being
these
there,
mothers having to
these
raise
mothers having
kids.
to
The
raise
stigma of the
kids.
black
The
community
stigma of the black
is
community
to fear
is
black people,
to fear black
to
people,
label them as
to
no
label
good,
them as no
not well
good,
educated,
not well
deadbeat
educated,
dads,
deadbeat
baby mama
dads,
drama, shit like
baby
that.
mama
But the
drama, shit
overall
like
thing
that. But the
is, how
overall
many of
thing
these
is, how
fathers
many of
and
these
dads have been
fathers and
incarcerated,
dads have been
put in
incarcerated,
jail,
and
or
put in
just,
jail,
you know,
or
killed
just, you know,
because of this.
killed
because of shit
because
like
of
that.
shit like
So to me,
that. So to
it
me,
still plays
it still
a
plays
big part of
a
where we
big
are
part
today.
of where we are today, in my opinion.
Yeah, so we gonna
Yeah.
get.
So
Do we want to get
get
into this
do we
whole
want
Black
to
Father
get
thing?
deep into
I mean,
this?
it's
Well,
Father's
hold on.
Day.
Thank you.
It's Father's Day.
Yeah, that's
So I
true.
can't.
So
I
yeah.
can spend a little
I
bit of
think
time
we
on it.
can-
I'm with it
all
all
for
for
this.
it.
I'm with it all for
Oh,
it.
hold on. Let me get a sidebar right quick then, because I want to go back to what Q said about Valentine's Day.
no,
Say that for Valentine's
Oh,
Day.
I'm
I'll
gonna say that. Okay, I'm gonna say that.
I'm just gonna say if you wake up on Valentine's Day and you don't expect that,
No. That's what I said. Say that for Valentine's Day.
But with that being said, about the whole.
Well, with that being said about the whole,
thing,
we going
and I guess
fatherhood thing, and I
just being a
guess
father
yeah,
in general.
just being a father in general.
If y'all comfortable to say what type of household,
If y'all comfortable to say what type of household y'all grew up in, man.
I grew up
I grew up basically
in a
traditional family household.
traditional family household, even though
I would say the black sheep.
I would say the black sheep because I was the step. My siblings, my siblings were together. Parents, but I grew up in the household. But I grew up in the household. That's a whole topic within itself. That's a whole topic within itself. You know what I'm saying? Good and bad. But
now let me ask you this:
Was
you there with moms or you was there with pops?
I was there with moms or you was there with pops?
I was with my mother.
So you can give us the whole stepfather
So you
side
can
of
give
it.
us the whole
yeah,
stepfather
well,
side of it.
You growing up with stepfather pretty much, right?
We're growing up with stepfather pretty much, right?
Well, see, I'm a different
than my because I am a stepfather. I have a household.
because I have a household with two
and I have
stepchildren,
some
and I have
responsibilities as being the father.
responsibilities
You know
as being
what I
the
mean?
father. You know what I mean?
I still acknowledge.
I still
to them even when they
acknowledge
talk. I
to
say
them
hey,
even
hey,
when
hey.
they talk. I say hey, hey,
Regardless
hey.
of what he's doing,
Regardless of
he's
what
still
he's
your dad.
doing, he's still
And
your dad.
it's a certain level of respect
Expect
that you
you
have to
to
give.
give.
But with me in the presence,
regardless
regardless
how
how I feel about him,
him,
regardless of how your
regardless of how your
mom
mom
feel
feel
about
about him,
him, you're not gonna
you're
say
not
that
gonna
dude,
that nigga,
that
that
your
nothing.
dad.
That's still your
dad.
father. That's still your father.
Just have that respect.
Just have that respect.
Because no matter what you do, it's just like your
president. Well, you can change who your president is, but you can't change who your father is, or your dad, or your mother. You can't change your parents. So you give them that amount back. Now, in the household I grew up in, my father, he did take on the responsibility of me. I didn't the same things that my other siblings did.
Mm-hmm.
And by me being the oldest, it was a little harder on me. And it ended abruptly. But at the end of the day, it was some love there. But it was like, the love, you could see the, you see what I'm saying? And I was constantly
Between you and your step-siblings?
and I could see it. Now, I wasn't no dude that came in the picture. He met my mom when she was, you see what I'm saying? So he was there when I was born.
Oh, shit. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So it should be a little more closer than raising me as his own. Raising me as his own.
So even with, he still felt it was different. He was different.
I mean,
Yeah,
it was conditional.
It was conditional
Like,
difference.
some things were the same.
Some things were the same.
And some days it was totally different. And by me being the oldest,
and by me being the oldest,
I'm the oldest kid, so I had to go through a
oldest
lot.
kid,
The
so I
oldest
had to
kid
go through a
goes through
lot.
all
The
that
oldest
shit. By
kid
the
go
time
through all this shit.
you get down to
they to
Georgia.
I went to Georgia
with them.
and I moved in with them.
When I came back,
when I came back, they was smoking weed in the
When
house.
I came back here,
You know what I mean?
Like what the hell? Man,
Like what
going to the
man. Like dog. So
I mean, I still respect him. Like to this
I
day,
still respect him. Like to
it was better.
it was better.
He gave me.
It was better.
It's some things that he taught me in life because he is a good man.
Because he is a good man.
Just because he may not been the best father
the best father for me. He's a great father to his
but
kids.
he is
a good man.
You see what I'm saying?
You see what I'm saying? Well, the morals
he's a
and
good man.
different things.
Everybody had their own issues.
Everybody had their own issues. But
I mean, I'm different. I treat if I take you on as my child.
If I take you on as my child,
I see you all the same. I say they all the
same. I say they my kids.
So with that being said,
do
what you experience help you deal better. You know what I'm saying? Just help you through your situation now.
Yeah, definitely. Because I don't
want them to experience.
I don't want them to
experience that.
I don't have that feeling sometimes.
Or that reminder, or like
whatever.
I try to give
whatever. I try to give them.
Now it's hard because in the back of the mind, every once in a while they
but you know, for the most part, that respect is there.
There you go.
All of my family relations are toxic to the point that it involves litigation. Time
Well, I'll speak on my situation.
I grew up with a stepdad.
I grew up with a stepdad. My dad was stepdad. I actually lost my dad in April.
First,
a hard Father's Day.
I'll make it through.
I'll make it through. But
my experience with my stepdad.
I
was the oldest of
four. And
three.
So me.
Two of my sisters behind me.
I mean,
they're his
step kids.
But he treated.
And then the baby, Rachel,
sister. She was his daughter.
She was his daughter.
That's his biological
daughter.
He treated us all.
Like
he dropped us all.
That's
Didn't see no different in discipline.
Discipline.
None of that.
Love. None of that.
You know, he was a black man in America, basically. He struggled to make way for us, but the biggest thing he wanted for us was to make sure that we were more successful than him. We had a chance, basically. So a little different from your situation, B, but all the last, he was a man. Yeah, took care of his responsibilities. Came in, know what was going on. And from that, I'll say that's how I treat my kids. I actually got a blended household. Got two girls. But I try to treat all of them the same. It's a little difficult, given certain circumstances and stuff like that. But I think at the end of the day, being a parent is all about and it comes back to some of your past experiences and some of the things you may have went through in your childhood and whether it be traumatic or even the good things, because not all people are shaped from experience. There's some good experiences that shape who you are as well. But I do think that past that you had kind of shapes who you become, and the decisions that you make, whether good or bad. So it's just a matter of tapping into those old things. Those old things tend to give you the answer as to why you tend to do things. In my opinion, currently, but that's my spiel. Yeah, I don't mind. I gotta watch what I say because my mother might.
I gotta watch what I say because my mother might be watching.
Real talk.
Real talk. That's what I was doing earlier. I was saying that earlier.
What happened in the cup?
My mother might be watching this shit.
But I grew up in a single
parent household. This my mother strong as hell, man.
I lost my father.
I lost my father when I was 6.
It went as if he was a bad father,
nothing like that. He just unfortunate circumstances.
Now, like I said, as a mother, strong as hell.
Strong as hell. Mom. She did what the hell she did.
She had.
I'm proud of where my mother is. I'm proud of where my mother is now.
I don't regret.
I don't.
I don't look back at nothing.
I don't look back at nothing that she ever did.
Why the hell she
was like, what the hell? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
definitely me having children now,
and
like, man,
like,
I'm sorry,
I'm sorry.
But
like we said earlier, my mother could never be my father.
If I was to tell her that, I don't think she would be offended. But as far as mother goes, she did the damn thing.
She did the damn thing.
It ain't a day go by where I wish I didn't have. I always wanted to know what that relationship would be like. You know what I'm saying? Like, eventually, I always looked at it like your father turned into and it ain't necessarily your nigga. It's a male. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up with my little sister and my mother. I didn't have, like, get back out there and fuck him up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. My mother scared the shit out of me.
My mother scared the shit out of me, but she wasn't my father. You get what I'm saying?
But
she wasn't.
I wish I could have.
I really no bullshit. I really wish I could have had that experience.
I got a question for you. Just a little bit. Being a stepchild, I see. And I say being a stepchild meaning. My father's my father. My father's my father. I don't view him as my stepfather.
That's my dad.
But I'm still a stepchild. So my question is more so in terms of by you being a stepchild. How do you and having stepchildren? How do you feel when it comes to the other parent, or let's say the other father's involvement?
Let me clear it up. Father involved. I ain't got both of them, but yeah. I ain't got both of them.
I want to say the other parent.
Yeah.
But essentially, we're talking.
That's why I said. Okay.
The other father.
And I asked that more so.
In retrospect of. Okay.
Some people find it hard to parent a child when another parent's still around.
Well, one of them. Okay. So. Lady on will.
They're not gonna get you in trouble.
No. She is when I came in the line. We've been together for a while. So her daughter. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that I have an autistic son. He's highly functional, and it's stressful. Sometimes can't leave out the house without him. If it's that day he don't want you to leave, you can't go. You can't go. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? With that being said, she has a special needs. She has a special needs daughter that has an intellectual disability. Where you have to pretty much do a lot for. You know what I mean? And you see the breakdown, and you see the flare ups, center off and stuff like that. But she and her mama said she loves me. And her mom, she loves me more than she loves her mother and father. One time, me and her mom was having a disagreement. She went at her mom, not knowing how to go at her, because she don't know, but she don't do someone right. Yeah. So
with that being said, I see her struggles every day.
I see her struggles every day.
Being a father,
being a father,
and she had, like I said, her father was very active and in the son's life a little more. But not hers.
But not hers.
You see what I'm saying? But a lot of times she didn't want to go. So after she got old enough, they stopped letting her go over there. But
she just didn't go. Like I can say right now, he probably
hasn't seen her in DC. He ain't seen her in
3 to 4 years.
3 to 4
years.
What I mean? You know what I mean?
And I'm gonna be real. We always had great relationships.
Always showing respect.
Always showing respect.
We had two fallouts.
Ever. And I'm not about to
argue with
about the father
like that.
But we had two fallouts.
We had two fallouts.
Relationship is pretty good. Like right now,
he's
not around, but
he's not around.
Come on in, I respect him. You know what I mean? But we had good relationships. It was never an issue. You know what I mean? Never an issue. But we had two fallouts. And one of it was about just disrespecting my lady,
my lady.
I know y'all gonna have.
Situation.
That's the problem.
That's the problem.
They have
disagreement.
And then next thing you know, he's calling her out a name.
And then
but we are friends. Me and you
are friends.
So forget that was your child's mother.
That was your
Remember
child's
that me
mother.
and you were homies.
Remember that me and you were homies.
Remember that
too.
you're disrespecting my lady.
Remember that you're.
So I tell him to chill.
And he didn't respect.
I was like, she'll let me handle it.
So he didn't respect it.
But the gist of it, we
only had a fallout like 2 times, and I told him, I tell you what, you ain't got to get your daughter. You ain't got to get your daughter.
But if I whoop your tail, come take
and get somebody here once in a while.
He couldn't respond. With that being said, and I'll put it right here on social media.
And I'll put it right here on social media for people to share whatever. He'll agree.
But the thing is, at the end of the day, it's a good thing. Being a stepfather, being a father is one thing, but
being a father,
I'm not trying to make myself Superman.
I'm not trying to make myself Superman.
Being a stepfather with a child with special needs. It's rough. Like it's rough. It's rough. From everything that you got to do for the child. Everything. And now she had her young. So now she had her young. So she'll be 25. So it's like I'm taking care of child. So it's like I'm taking care of child. You know what I mean? And I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, it's rough, brother. Sometimes it's rough, brother. Sometimes sit outside just to get away. Sit outside. You know what I mean? Just for a few minutes. But you know what I mean? Just for you know what you're doing it for, and you keep. You know what you're doing. You keep the faith. But you keep the faith and you keep pushing.
Hey, Big B-Zell. Hey, Big B-Zell. You want to hit that light? Hey, see what it feel like with that light on? Light. See what it feel like. Ceiling light. They gonna leave it on. The ceiling light. They gonna leave it on.
Random guy.
That's the light. I got no input for that.
We're gonna move to the next topic.
I really on Father's Day. I want to say
on Father's Day. I want to say happy
Absolutely. Happy Father's Day to you. Strong men out there. Strong black men that's out there still.
Strong black men that's out
marching
there still. And marching. And
protesting.
Oh no, I ain't gonna march.
Protesting.
Oh no, I ain't gonna march.
No, you still got some people that's out there.
You still got some people that's out there marching and protesting.
I gotta at least shout them out.
I gotta at least shout them out.
The thing is, y'all. Look like we went through all the topics.
Because it was
time check. We got time check. We 28 minutes in at least.
And we I mean, so I mean,
I thought we said we were gonna pause.
We just talking.
How about this?
How about this? Because of my experience.
Who made you the father you are?
Who made you are?
Anybody know me? Know ya?
Anybody know me? Know ya? No, I love it. I love this shit. I love being the father.
I take it. I put this in a grain of salt. I love it.
A grain of salt.
And I think the main reason is.
And I think the main reason is because of what I said earlier. I didn't get to have that experience of having a father.
I wanted to create my own experience.
I wanted to be, you know, one just
all fun.
Yeah.
All you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong.
And you know what I'm saying?
My oldest knows, like, when it comes to education,
I don't play no games. I don't play no games at all because I hated school.
Me being an adult now, I know that it's required. It's required. We're not going to that. That can also be another subject. You know what I'm saying, as far as education. But anyway, being a father, like I said, I don't play, but for the most part, man. I got 2 girls. I would have loved.
I got 2 girls. I would have loved to have a boy. Who's to say it's not going to happen?
And I can see some of y'all faces.
And I can see some of y'all faces.
But
man, it's about to stay ice in my driveway. So
anyway, I got 2 girls and
raising 2 girls, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, well, it just turned into 2 girls, but raising a little girl, I thought it was gonna be harder. Only thing I really feel, and of course, our number 1 priority with raising a girl, because you got a girl, don't you?
Got 2.
Yeah, what's our number 1 priority? Worried about.
Keep them
and it's not even necessarily keeping them away.
To me, it's just
of course till you get to a certain age, but when the time comes, it's picking the right one, not for the bullshit that I used to do.
And to me, it's just a matter of I try to call myself the straightforward dad. Like I don't want to give them too much too soon. First of all,
hell no.
Because I don't want them to grow up.
That's
But the second thing is making sure that as they're growing, because they've asked me all types of questions. They're asking questions about what happened.
All right, well, real quick, how old is your girls?
So the oldest will be 10 in about
so
2-3 weeks.
I can give you some input on that. I can give some input on that.
And the youngest will be 11.
Okay,
well, she just turned 11.
So mine went through both. So good. Continue what you were saying.
The biggest thing is trying to talk to them within the right space. Mm-hmm. So like the 14-year-old, I know she's getting to that really getting to the bull. She acts shy around me, but I know at the end of the day, she's a beautiful little girl. So at some point, if not already, which I'm pretty sure, she's still in boys. But it's like you said, it's making sure to have that talk with her. Like, look, you know what I'm saying? You gonna like the boys? It's fine. My talk to them is, don't have no kids. Don't think about getting married. First of all, until you get a ring on your finger, but at least until 30. Because to me, at that point, I mean, females mature
way faster than us.
Faster than males.
But
that's the problem. I need her that's going to be mature. That's going to take care of her and do the things that she needs. I need her to be able to take care of her and the way I would take care of her as her dad, but not in that type of way. But
So so what about first boyfriend?
Oh, bro, first boyfriend.
What age? Not bad. What age are you gonna allow it?
Well, see, my oldest isn't with me. She's in New York with her mom. It's Haitian, so knowing her mom, first boyfriend, I'd be surprised if her mom allowed her to have a first boyfriend somewhere before 20.
Oh, okay. Regardless.
However, I'm not gonna be naive and leave my daughter to the wolves. Like those talks with boys, and because influence, people still. How influenced were you with your friends? Have you ever been influenced by your friends in school?
When it comes to what, women?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I'll give me an example. Like what?
For example, junior high school. How many times have you been a girl or push up on a girl?
A couple of times. So pretty much you asked me how did it hold on. Like my mans and them was pushing me, like, you know what I'm saying, go holler at her, this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
Oh, that used to happen all the time. We make games.
That's what I'm saying. Those targets could be very easily.
Oh, okay. Well, I think, in my opinion, I'm gonna tell you how I wanted to be, and I'm gonna just be all the way with. Growing up, it was just certain girls you wouldn't approach for the simple fact that it might have been my bad, y'all. Look, can we can't hear it for yourself? You can't hear it?
Not now. It's fixed now. That's what I said.
Are we good?
I was stopping.
said, I think.
Just stop it. Because she's saying they can't hear us because everything is doubling up.
All right, y'all. We having a technical difficulty. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Take a drink. We'll be back. We're going to fix this problem right now.
Bathroom break.
That's why we need them damn comments.
Well,